So you must know Malik pretty well at this point. How do you defend him?
I mean, there's no easy way to defend him. You just gotta cage him in the pocket and just have relentless effort to the ball. Right? He's probably gonna make people miss. That's the reality of it. He makes everyone miss when you watch the tape. So it's just missing violently, right? Taking your shot, not shoot your gun. Don't sit in your seat, and then rally to the ball.
It's an interesting term, missing violently. Are you okay with that? If you go for it and you kind of miss, is that a fun?
Yeah, I mean, with a guy like him, he's going to make people miss. He's probably one of the most elusive players in college football at any position. So just taking your shot instead of sitting down, you might get him to check his feet and get some time, or force him back into our help with our guys chasing and chasing from wherever their leverage is. So
there's a lot of outside noise right now, obviously. How do you guys kind of hone in and try to block that out?
Try to block it out. Everyone's gonna have their opinion on what's going on, but at the end of the day, it's the people in the building that matter, and where we watch the tape, we know what we're supposed to do. So it's you gotta try to block it out. It's hard sometimes, but just gotta block it out and focus on what the problem is and getting it fixed.
Can you almost use that as motivation too?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you're gonna have a lot of people doubting you and saying this, that, and the third. So, I mean, you can definitely use that as motivation, but never let it get to you.
Coach Halfley said you guys were tackling live to the ground today. Was there a difference in intensity today, given the performance last week with tackling?
Yeah, I thought we did a good job of coming out and just trying to fix our problem from last week, at least on defense. Obviously, it was tackling, had a poor performance, so just working on that, and obviously making sure we're in position, make sure we're following the right tackling plan and tackling low. So.
Coach was saying when you're down 21, nothing in the first quarter, that the script goes out the window. How were you guys able to adapt on the fly?
Didn't expect it to go like that. Obviously, you never do. But just gotta, you gotta make adjustments, and the coaches might shift the game plan and stuff like that. But we just gotta go out there and play the calls that they're calling, and just fight. That's the biggest thing.
In addition to Malik, they've got a ton of dynamic running backs as well. What have you seen from them on tape?
They're all great. I mean, our coach said they got a 5-headed monster back there with Malik and the 4 backs that they rotate. They're all good backs. Kind of have a similar style, all of them. But they rotate them and they run hard, and they're always fresh because they have that many good backs. So we got to tackle them too. It's not just Malik. So we got to make sure we're on our keys and we're swarming to the ball and tackling them too. So, but they're all good backs, definitely.
When you're facing a quarterback who's a true dual threat, how does that change your preparation, if at all?
It definitely does. We obviously had the kid last week, Jordan Travis. So he was kind of the same, dynamic runner, and so it adds another basically another face to everything, because him pulling is a serious threat. You could take that thing 80 yards and go score. So just being disciplined on techniques, on zone read, stuff like that. Speed option, and then, like I said before, just cage in the pocket, and if the pass play breaks down, he could take that thing to the house. So just gotta be super smart, know what calls are in, and be disciplined, especially up front with the D line and blitzers, just of not flying by him and try to keep him in the pocket.
If there's one problem they have, it's they put the ball on the ground, and is that going to be an emphasis of forcing the turnovers this week?
Yeah, we definitely talked about
football.
our past 2 years playing them. We've been successful getting the ball out, so that's definitely. We always talk about taking away the ball, but it's going to definitely be an extra focus this game, just because they do have that tendency, and we have done it in the past. So
We talked to Donovan last week. You mentioned how you and him, I'm sure the other DNs, compare notes when you're doing your personnel reports.
Yeah.
What's it like working with those younger guys, whether it's Donovan, Nato, preparing for a game?
No, it's great. I love working with them. They're very hungry as young guys, and they want to get better every day. So, I push them. I'm able to teach them stuff, and they're able to push me. Right? They keep me on my toes, and I keep them on their toes, and we kind of just go back and forth and try to share the knowledge, because everybody has something to offer, right? So I can teach them stuff, but just because they're young doesn't mean they can't teach me stuff. So everyone sees stuff different, so you got to have an open mind to stuff like that. But I love working with them. They're great. They bring good energy, and they're young leaders. They're going to lead this team over the next 2-3 years. So they're going to be good guys. They are good guys now.
Appreciate
it, Mark.